All right, thank you very much for waiting. We'll now go ahead and turn it over to Bowie the Hero, who will be running Onimusha Warlords for us.
Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back to SGDQ 2017. My name is Bowie the Hero, and alongside me on the couch, we've got...
Сразу познакомился со своим креслом.
Okay, so first of all, welcome to Onimusha Warlords. It is a game that was developed by the same developers.
Тоже игра от...
So obviously you will see a lot of
Ну, как это правильно сказать? Игра от производителей Resident Evil. Но это хотя бы не такой симулятор дверей.
However, the difference is, the caveat to it is that where Resident Evil is more of kind of like a long-range kind of game with like the guns and stuff. It's all action with swords and magic.
It's all very, very in-your-face action with tank controls.
Yeah, I believe the incentive between Japanese and English was won by English, correct?
That is correct. English did win that donation war with $1,876.
Amazing. Oh, thank you very much indeed. What I will say though is you've done this to yourself in advance. I'm not much for a subs over dubs kind of guy, but this is equal parts terrible, equal parts fantastic. And I believe as well the panda costume did get met?
Yes, that is correct. That incentive was also...
Okay, so
Еще я оденем супер панда костюм.
Great, and I'm doing normal mode as well. So what I'll do is I'll kind of start the game, go through a few.
У него все время на голове какая-то бандана.
So are we ready on the timer, guys?
Такой вот спидранер.
Okay, in 3, 2,
поехали.
1, go. Okay, thank you very much. So welcome to Onimusha Warlords.
Ну, нам скажет пояснить за сюжет.
A war recently happened regarding basically a bunch of different armies in feudal Japan.
Феодальная Япония, война, ну, стандартный сюжет.
He died and he sold his soul to the demons for ultimate power. A princess, Yuki, has been captured and has been taken to a
серьезный
самурай
в сопровождении
samurai is going to save her with the help of his friend and Kunoichi partner Kaide.
Understand.
It's very...
Английский перевод очень эмоциональный.
Isn't it? Okay, so
мы чуть-чуть пройдемся, и сразу же на нас нападут.
I will go through the game basics and I'll throw over some
Будем смотреть катсцены. Откуда он достал меч, непонятно. Откуда взялась принцесса, тоже непонятно.
So I'm going to hit 3 times first of all. 1, 2, 3. Step forward.
Он канцелит анимацию третьего удара. Ой, четвертого. То есть комбо состоит из 4 ударов. Очень харизматичный главный герой. Я забыл даже, как его зовут. Нам важно не бить 4-й раз, потому что мы будем ранять противников с 4-го удара.
So the way the game works in terms of how I'll be going through it, whenever I kill enemies, they'll drop yellow souls, blue, yellow, and red souls.
Он поясняет, самоноски, точно, самоносок, прекрасное имя для японцев. Будем улучшать оружие и силы оружия, так сказать, души оружия. Это же Япония, и, конечно же, тут у оружия есть душа. Я не понимаю, зачем он так много говорит того, чего мы еще не скоро увидим.
And also, I think one of the biggest things as well is the Isen, which I'll be seeing kind of after this first cutscene is done. And Isen is like a last-moment counterattack, which one-shots any regular enemy, and it gives you more souls.
Если ваншотить противников, то мы получим больше душ.
Amazing. So yeah, I'll try and Isen certain enemies to get enough experience.
Вообще, в японском круче звучало. То есть, когда он ударил, он такой «Нани?» Чего? Ничего не получилось. В английском даже не среагировал.
I did originally have an idea for an incentive that I will, wasn't put in because I just think I can just do it anyway and you guys can enjoy it. There's one character in this game called Guildenstern who has a famously fantastic voiceover, and I can do that line for line with perfect delivery. So I might do that now and then. But we got a bit more time on this cutscene, so TJ...
Мы продолжаем смотреть катсцены.
Definitely. I have $50
Надел костюм панды, потому что задонатил. Почитаем донаты, ура!
Good luck to the runners. I have $30 from Sayla. Glad to see the Onimusha series getting some love. Love the game series, and I hope it makes a triumphant return. And now about to see it get broken apart. Want to give a big wave to everyone in Pure Pazik. You guys are the best. And of course, save the animals. $15 from Cynical Love. First time being at a GDQ event, and I'm loving every minute of it. Glad I got to stay up to watch my favorite Brit run Onimusha. Can't go without the feudal samurai Resident Evil action. Ja hello, and good luck to Bowie the Hero.
Нам выдают специальную перчатку, которая поглощает душ.
$50 from
Во всех анимушах она есть.
Ja hello, and take care of your ankle, Bowie.
Yeah, cheers. For those who don't know, I just kind of stacked it on the stairs earlier, and I've pulled my ankle quite badly. So
Красивый цветок за место кайпового глаза.
Thank you. Time for one more, I reckon. If we got one, that is. Also, reminder either Cassie or TJ, if ever you want to make me to either put the hood on or the hood off, just let me know and I'll swap it on.
Yeah, sure, sure. Oh, look, it's the gauntlet is a sunflower instead.
For me, it's the little panda that's like flailing away in front. It's quite cute. Okay, so
Панда, который висит
tutorial about how to play, which I've just explained.
в мешочке, так и хлопает.
Because it just tells you how to do everything. Okay, so the game begins proper now. The first half of the game is a bit more cutscene heavy than the second. The first like 36 minutes have a few more cutscenes than the last 40, but yeah. Just to get you started with a little bit of horror action.
Кто-то VR поменял.
You ready for this? First, the disrespect.
I don't know, man. If someone's like,
В анимуше мы всегда деремся не против людей, против монстров.
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd think. But no, that's not kind of like crossing our soldiers' minds here. So this is my first instance of
Да,
I'm going to be ambushed by 4 of those regular skeleton demons, and I'm going to basically wait until the last possible second, and then input an attack to counter. So I'm just going to focus for this one. This is quite important to get it fast.
Контратака наносит больше удара, больше урона и ваншоты. Что ты делаешь, парень?
Okay, it's not
the
going well.
The sidestep Eason actually kind of reminds me a little bit of
Thank you. There we go.
Resident Evil 3's dodging system a little bit, because whenever you do an Eason, obviously you
Нам
can't
нужно
control what
законтрить,
direction someone else
чтобы
is going to
получить
strafe.
как можно больше
So
XP. Но это было ужасно.
it's really just a matter
Как я и
of
говорил, в
making
этой
sure
игре
you hit the
немного
button
багов, и
around the time the
их точнее
damage
нет.
frames are going to intersect with them.
И VR free.
You just crit them and
Я не
kill
скажу,
them.
что Bowie the
It's kind of
Hero
like a
какой-то казуал,
dodge
он
system.
достаточно серьезный спидранер. Но
As far as,
вот эта конкретная игра,
But as far as like chaining it together, you know, because you can't
наверное,
really predict,
не сильно
sometimes you're
оптимизирована,
like,
что-то вроде того.
you're gonna like skate off of walls, and sometimes it won't always work.
Unfortunately, I got some bad attack patterns as well. Because I missed that first one, just because, I don't know. Then kind of follow up with a lot, and it kind of pressurizes the timing. Because you have a very, very small time window. It's like maybe 3-4 frames to do that.
Yeah, something like that. But it seems to be pretty generous though, for the most part.
It
even
is,
though,
yeah.
even though you don't really use Eason very much in Oni 1.
It's used much more in the Oni 2 and 3 speedruns. 2 specifically, like you don't level up any weapons, you just...
Они обсуждают похожие игры. Я вам скажу, что линейка Onimusha не супер уникальная, но, на мой взгляд, одна из лучших в своем жанре. Все-таки эта же компания сделала и Devil May Cry, то есть что-то в боевке я не понимаю.
Right. So there's still scrolling text in this game.
Yeah.
Like roughly how much
Тут
time
наш первый сплит и первое оружие.
The text is all kind of set into in terms of when it comes to the cutscene, it saves no time because the video is always the same size.
Насколько я помню, он опоздал на 1,5 минуты. Операция, да? То есть это уже очень плохо.
But yeah, I know that one of the runners, Josh, because he runs in Japanese, but I run in English. I don't know about the other two. I haven't seen them run for a while, so it is quite a dormant game. I'm currently
Да, как он объясняет, никто не пробегает эту игру на данный момент. Чем, в очередной раз говорю, чем интересна эта игра, тем, что в ней интересные загадки, достаточно сложные. Если проходить полностью игру, собирать все барахлишко, то интересные загадки достаточно.
Bonus items, but I know what the answers are, so I'm just going to go and do them. I'm going to pick this one up here because it's a marathon.
Из-за того, что этот марафон, он поднимет усиление, я так понимаю, усиление ХП. Двери здесь сделаны таким образом, что они проверяют улучшение души меча. В этой игре всего 3 меча. Каждому мечу соответствует свой цвет. Синий, красный и желтый. И количество этих кругляшков на двери означает количество улучшений у души, которое должно быть.
So this is a thunder-based weapon. Its attack properties are exactly the same as the regular sword, only it's obviously a lot stronger because it deals damage to demons. I'm going to use this moment to use my power jewel and my magic jewel, and then use my key item to continue the game.
Большая оптимизация.
You got to do that. You got to. I used to always like do it earlier. Then I just realized that I'm just going into the menu, and the menu transition isn't short. It's kind of longish. This is our first boss. This is Osric.
Вот и наш первый босс. Все, что нам нужно, это чтобы нам выпали синие души. Синие души восстанавливают магическую энергию.
So you basically, when you attack enemies or bosses, they have a chance to drop heat and health or magic orbs. If I don't get any magic orbs, I won't be able to use as much magic, so he'll die slower. So we'll see how it goes. 1, 2, magic.
Пока ничего. Магические атаки заставляют резетать рисунок босса. Нам вообще не везет. Нам нужен еще один маленький орб. А, нет. Этого было достаточно. Интересно, окей. Обычно нужен побольше орб. О, вот, большой орб. Все, это финиш. Не повезло. Ну все, это должен быть финиш. Да. 4 магические атаки — это хорошая скорость.
All bosses that you defeat as well drop a large amount of souls, so I'll be able to absorb a lot of experience. Now, the way experience works and how you actually grind in this game is the more you pick up in one time, you get a bonus. So you see here, I'll pick all this up.
Чем больше вы поднимете за раз душ, тем больше вы получите бонус душ.
Hood off.
Okay, thank you. So this cutscene is amazing. I'm just going to do Guildenstern's voice because it's great. if I can do it, that is. Sweet, beautiful, lovely, the dripping blood. Oh, what's this? Oh, a liver.
Пародирует
What's that smell?
озвучку.
Who's there?
What's that smell? Who's there?
A human? How disappointing.
How disappointing.
Face me, demon.
Face me, demon.
Who do you think you are talking to? I haven't seen one as foolish as you since that, Nobunaga.
Nobunaga?
Evil laugh.
It's quite the dub.
Этот человек, он и актер, и озвучка занимается.
He then made a pact with the demons and pledged his eternal loyalty to serve us forever as our slave.
No!
Oh, yes, it is indeed true. Now let me show you my most recent creation.
Yeah. My voice isn't too good for that. He's got a great laugh. So this is Ronaldo.
Первый мини-босс, за ним лежит как раз нам нужная душа. Мы поднимем душу и покинем мини-босса.
Oh, you ruined it now? No, I don't know. Although Ronaldo is seen to be this kind of...
Это самое мощное оружие в игре.
I'm just going to backdash twice, face left, and run out of the door because...
Ну, не считая, если вы пойдете в ультимат. Нам пока повезло, он не задел нас. Хорошо.
Cheers, Ronaldo. Have a good one, buddy.
So did you actually like deliberately bait out that specific attack, or?
No, he can either do a long like attack, or he can do a grab animation, but you'll miss both by the double backdash. So it's just safer to do it that way. There is a quicker one. Okay, so this is where grinding comes in. These are soul multipliers.
Мы будем
so
гриндить здесь, и я надеюсь, нам повезет. Пока хорошо. Нужно, чтобы они низко летали. Если они будут низко летать, мы сможем быстро уничтожить.
Yeah. So the attack that he's using, he's pressing
Хорошо. Пока он не потерял почти время. Эти монстры съедают души и увеличивают их. И сейчас мы просто очень много зафармили.
Guarantee a higher likelihood of being able to hit the things before they disappear, because they aren't too high off the ground whenever they start to like teleport away.
No. So I'm gonna upgrade my magic first. So
мы сначала увеличим
I'm going to
силу нашей
now, the reason I'm
магии.
doing magic and nothing else right now is because there are some, you know that door that
Нам не
has
нужно
blue,
будет больше 2 уровней.
on it? That will only open if the amount of
Следующее мы
souls,
улучшим
so
огонь.
like orbs you see are the same level as your magic. So I need level 2 thunder magic to get to a level 2.
Сейчас он объясняет,
So those are the ones
зачем ему улучшать души оружий.
right now into Cohen, just quickly. So on to the next one. Now those first 4 don't disappear, the next 3 do. However, because they start to spin, I can actually get a crit and an ISN to get even more from them. But I need to do a first ISN first, so I did make some safety saves in case this dies. But I should be fine here. Let's go. First turn. So this first one here, I need a space back so they start moving. That's one.
So by spacing him, it actually makes him go lower.
Yep, and then also I can put that in. Now that's not random. People used to think that it's random how the attack there works, but it's actually if I hold down it. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going 1, 2, 3, and then holding that down for a second.
Он объясняет, как работают атаки. И ему сейчас очень везет. На самом деле эти шарики могут себя очень противно вести. Они бывают начинают подниматься, опускаться, и их просто не достать.
In the game are that just being too slow. So there are cutscenes I can skip, by the way. Hallelujah.
Есть несколько сцен, которые можно пропустить. Мы их пропустим.
Actually, no, 4. I lie. Don't. Okay, good. Okay, so another short cutscene where we're introduced to a couple new characters. We've got Tokichiro Kinoshita and Yumimaru. So Yumimaru is a young boy.
Cutsceны, которые нельзя пропустить, нас представят новым персонажем.
Just remember, you guys voted for this language option.
Who are you? And what do you want with that boy?
I should ask you the same thing.
We have some time for some donations, by the way, if you would have some.
Are you?
Absolutely, got quite a few. I have $5 from Mikey120. I remember when I first played Onimusha as a kid. It took forever to find the wind sword. When I finally did, I couldn't for the life of me find the room where you needed to put all the swords in, and I never got to complete it. I have $7.50 from Brucci. Look at that cool cat on the couch. Hi, Carsey. Also, I love Onimusha.
Wait, first we must talk business.
I have $20 from KD80. Onimusha is one of my favorite games. I had to get my brother to help me beat it, since I was afraid of the demons. Shout out to the older siblings and parents to tackle the hard levels and the bosses for us. $10 to the Majora's Mask Glitch Exhibition and $10 to level 1 Sephiroth. I have $50 from Androphilus. At least this time I'm not causing you to spend 4 hours breaking pots. Oh boy.
Indeed, Andrew, thank you.
I have $50 from Bjorn248, longtime watcher, first-time donator. Keep up the good runs.
Thank you very much indeed. So I just backspace there and open that chest for 10
Нам
arrows.
понадобятся
Arrows will be coming
стрелы
into play a
немного
little bit
позже,
later. I'll be doing.
но они нам нужны
If I
позже.
am going out of my way to pick certain things up, it's merely set up for a later boss fight, which is very, very tricky, so I need to be careful. But yeah, before that we've got.
Снова вернулись, встретились с Тян.
Do not be afraid.
No. You want to hurt me like that other samurai did.
That is not true. Please, tell me your name.
I am Yumimaru.
Yumimaru, you must tell me. What did that samurai want with
What did that samurai want with you?
Why should I know?
Fine.
So, I mean, in terms of the overall aesthetic as well, Samanosuke Akechi, he's not. I don't believe he's a real person. He's actually a fictional,
Go after him.
fictitious nephew of
Он
Mr.
поясняет за
Jen, who was a
сюжет
real
очень интересно.
soldier back in the day.
Ну, я смотрел.
One of,
В
Nobunaga
общем, это,
forces.
как это
But,
сказать,
the
бездомный,
visual
раньше
how
был
it's
мальчик,
based on
его родители умерли, и
Takeshi
его
Kaneshiro,
полетела
who's a very
принцесса.
well-known Japanese actor.
И он
Also
сыграет
voiced
ключевую
in the
роль
Japanese version. I use fire there to
в
kill these
возможной
characters out of the
смерти
way, make
принцессы.
that room nice and quick. He backdash, which is nice, so he can attack, so if he doesn't, I just get through that room quicker. So that's why I need level 4 fire as well, to get through here.
Чем мне нравится эта игра, что вроде она выглядит не динамично, но заметьте, как он вышел из этой комнаты, он сделал бэкдэш. Очень удобная техника. Местами можно просто бэкдэшиться вместо того, чтобы
Okay, so every now and then you'll
разворачиваться
meet
и
these
бегать.
guys who are just fighting against the demons by themselves. If you kill all the demons in the room, they will fall to their knees, you know, with a sigh of relief and give you an item. I believe in those soldiers. I'm going to leave them to it. They've got it. They've got it. More arrows. Nice little strafe there as well.
Сколько я помню, сейчас уже скоро будет следующий босс.
For a specific boss, but we won't be really doing anything with them. They'll be used to make fire arrows, and not until like it's
Сюжет
until it's
обычной
about time,
японской игры,
you know,
если честно.
like the last time that we actually have to collect souls.
Yeah.
Тут пояснение за сюжет.
What?
Yeah, so this is like a nice little change in pace now. So this is a puzzle section, so a variety of different puzzles, be it visual, guesswork, and also a dexterity puzzle. One of them's like the biggest kind of time sink where you have to be really, really quick at it. It's kind of tough to explain. I'll kind of go through it when we get there. The first three are kind of simple, but yeah, it is a puzzle section.
Something seems to be going on.
Got time for one donation if you've got some time?
Sure do. I have $50 from Call Me.
Нет, это, наверное, даже не близко к Нёху. Нёха намного сложнее боевка.
Samanosuke, we must find a way out.
No, you think? We'll stay here. It's all good. Head on. There we go. It looks a bit like if Lego were to make a panda, like that would be the head. Just not as terrifying. Because it's quite it's quite terrifying. There is actually a secondary costume for Kaede as well. I just haven't unlocked it because I won't lie to you. There's a mini game in this game called Oni Spirits, and you unlock Ultimate Mode by playing it. And you have to S rank Ultimate Mode in order to get that. And I never beat Oni Spirits until Andrew Alphas, who actually donated a bit earlier, forced me to. So I finally did it, and it was
Nice
a nightmare,
luck,
and I didn't enjoy
PS2.
myself. And it was painful and it was hurtful, but you know, it was a little too late to put my incentive forward for it. So, okay, so this is about being able to see my options. I need to go. Oh, God, this is hard, actually.
Эта комната рандомная,
Yeah,
поэтому
the
не
solution to this
очень
one is randomized.
удобно.
Yeah, I might have to do. I'm gonna have to do 3, I think. Actually, no, I'm fine.
Да, нормально.
That's all good. Yeah, that's fine. So you can do it in two options. It's literally about seeing.
О, залажал.
No.
Потерял время.
That's fine. I missed it. I misinput a little bit. That's fine. It's okay. It's just like one extra turn. So, but yeah, I could have got there on the second move. I just input left and didn't put enough left input in. Yeah, that one's all about seeing the solution as soon as possible because the way it works is depending on the.
Наверное, секунд 10 потерял из-за анимации.
If it's an X, the floor will open up that way. And then there'll be spikes to kill you.
Вот загадка, которая даже при том, что он ее так долго решает, я так и не понял, как она решается. Слишком сложно. В игре есть действительно сложные загадки. Самоноске, ты застрял, но подожди там. Я помогу тебе.
If I make a weird face, I apologize.
So his the inputs here, because he has to actually hold the button down in order to be able to move the pieces.
Oh, that hurts. I don't know why.
Достаточно быстрая загадка, но я реально не понимаю, что он здесь, что он делает.
because also you don't get too much you don't get much respite from the D-pad tapping, because it's not like you have to kind of like wait for anything, but I'm just kind of like rapid tapping, and then I'm having to let go on certain times as well. So yeah, the left thumb, for some reason I can either do that really, really well, or it takes a bit of a while, but you know, it is what it is. Lovely little bit of CG here.
Actually, the audio for that gate raising was just like
We are safe now.
the Resident Evil 2 sewer gates, but in an altered pitch. It's kind of weird.
It's kind of, that's the thing, when you realize that a lot of it is kind of from the same team as Resident Evil, or at least members of the same team.
Yeah, no, Capcom just loves to reuse assets between their games.
A lot of companies
Жалуются на то, что Capcom жалеет деньги на анимации.
With ActRaiser and things like Illusion of Gaia as well.
Не, это даже не близко к Silent Hill. Silent Hill, он больше для истории и намного меньше драк.
So now I've got the 2 crests of Saito. I'm going to just run over here and then put them into the door. Now the Panda suit actually makes it harder sometimes to do this run, because it's actually just like an overlay over his general skeleton. So it's kind of, because it's just a bigger version of skeleton, sometimes
если посмотреть на Silent Hill, в нем просто нереально огромный мир.
I'm not on the right angle.
Right. So a lot of your visual cues are a little skewed. Yeah.
It's his Panda running after him. This is one of our last longer cutscenes, so we've got some more time for some donations.
Definitely. Support keeps coming in for you, Bowie.
Excellent. Go for it.
All right, got $50 from Rin Theala. Finally got out of work just in time to watch my boy running. My boy Bowie. Onimusha. Good luck, my dude. Ja hello, and this goes to his choice of incentive.
And that will be going to naming the frog Glenn in Chrono Trigger.
I have $50 from Silent Doom. It's fantastic to see my good friend Bowie at SGDQ doing what he loves for this wonderful cause. Break a leg, but not an ankle.
Thank you very much, team.
I have $5 from Ninzard. Just says Bowie Huzzah!
Huzzah. I see the Bowie Huzzahs in chat.
I have $50 from Zach. Have to donate on Bowie's run. Loved Onimusha in my youth. Greeting from a long time worker. Donation goes to Bowie's choice.
Thank you very much, dude.
I have $10 from Soka Gensao. Hi, Bowie. Told you I'd be here, and here I am. Go, 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 Panda Warrior.
Вперед.
Choice of the awesome speedrunner.
CT Frog being called Glenn. It is his canon name.
Панда все портит. Ну, ГДК это для мемов больше.
Thanks so much for running Onimusha. I haven't touched it in so many years, but the fond memories you're bringing back are making me want to fire it up again. I forgot about the cuddly panda costume. Ganbate.
Thank you very much. Indeed, yeah, the panda suit is amazing. And definitely pick it up again. Do it. Okay, so this is Marcellus 1. We will fight Marcellus
о котором я сказал минут 8 назад. В очередной раз нам нужно, чтобы выпадали синие шары, которые восполнят нашу магическую энергию. Лучше всего синие шары убиваются, если бить об щит противника.
Because I'm using the fire move, and that's a line attack, if I hit him and he's on the ledge, the line won't go past the ridge, and it will hit him twice. That was twice.
О, душа, отлично.
Good. That was twice.
Вот это. Один заряд.
This is going too well.
Ой, еще. Очень хорошо. Выпадение душ просто замечательно. Еще маленькая душа, ему как раз должно хватить для выстрела. Он даже не стал тратить. Ну, окей, хорошо. Это была хорошая битва. Очень много душ выпало, на самом деле.
A lot of double hits. Like 3 or 4.
Every time you say Marcellus 1, I keep thinking you're going to say Marcellus Wallace.
Еще раз повторяю, что у этой игры freeware.
Okay, cool.
Нам дадут третье оружие.
Now has me at a very comfortable 10,000 souls at this point. This means that I can have Thunder level 2, Fire level 3, and Wind level 2. I need Wind level 2 to get through all of the locked wind magic doors in the underground of the keep, which is where I'm going next. But I need Fire level 3 for my next boss fight. And also it's just good to have more souls earlier, so you don't have to deal with as much stuff. Really? Enhance.
Нам нужно улучшить
10.
Огненный меч до 3. И меч воздуха до 2. На этом мы больше улучшать ничего не будем.
What's really cool as well is the everything kind of looks a lot bigger and more.
Хотя мы можем улучшить стрелы на сдачу. Нам понадобятся стрелы.
Blustery.
Just a little bit.
It's looking a bit like a British Gale, yeah?
So with the magic,
Жанры, но в третьей части.
Does it all do the same damage all the way around?
No. The damage increases whenever you level up, but it also costs more.
Хотя нет, он еще меч улучшит на один раз. То есть улучшает душу оружия, мы усиливаем магическую атаку оружия. Улучшая сам меч, мы улучшаем основные атаки.
Actually, sorry, I should have rephrased that. I actually meant to ask about the base damage for each magic.
Yes, it does increase as well.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about between the three. The base damage between...
Oh, as in between thunder, fire, and wind.
Yeah.
Thunder is a solo hit, so it does a lot of concentrated damage. Fire is the strongest, but it should only hit once. So that's why the double hit is quite tricky and important on Marcellus 1. Wind is just AoE, so it hits the weakest, but it hits a wide variety. But it's not too much weaker at level 3.
Почти каждое оружие, как говорит, сильно на своем уровне.
It destroys enemies. If we have some time for some donations again, this is like the last big cutscene. So.
Absolutely. I have $50 from Katahilar. Had to donate during
Что на самом деле есть в Onimusha очень приятный баланс оружия.
Had to put this towards Earthbound Fuzzy Pickles photos.
Выбор может быть не сильно богатый, но он есть.
$500 from Klex86. Greetings from France. Long-time donator, first-time watcher. This is pretty good. Good luck to Kevin and the crew for their awesome TGM run. I'll be watching and supporting with everything that I've got. $20 from Game Boy Luke. Couldn't help but donate during my buddy segment. Good luck with the run, Bowie. The voice acting is great.
Cheers, pal. Thank you very much, Luke. Good to see you, man.
I have $10 from GP. Just supporting my boy Bowie at his first GDQ event. Huge props for him being one of the voices of the EU Smash scene. Best wishes from myself, DH.
Эта игра до сих пор достаточно хороша.
Thank you very much, Jeeps. Good to hear from you, man.
I have $20 from King Argoroth. Met this guy 5 years ago at a drama school audition. Now watching him wreck some demons.
Неизвестный персонаж с именем Нуи пришел к нам.
Keep it up, Bowie.
Нуи, как говорится. Отличное имя.
We actually missed a really good bit of voiceover there, but that's fine. It's okay. Princess, or Nui, who served Princess Hatsu, says that Princess Yuki's underground. Oh! That's genuinely how that line is delivered. But yeah, King Argoroth, I met him 5 years ago when I auditioned for drama school. That was very, very interesting. 7 actually, 7 years now, dude. And he just randomly, he popped up in chat one day and I was like, I got a message from him on Facebook saying, I'm King Argoroth, and I was like, oh my god. That was really, really cool. I'm gonna spare no quarter here. I'm just gonna kill these guys. They can get in the way.
Обычно он не использует здесь прием, но safety safe.
Okay, let's fight another day.
I didn't get it. Dang. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I managed to save those ones. You can send that guy on a certain frame when they're appearing and they're in the blue light. You can send them on a certain frame. It's very difficult to get, but I didn't get it. It's kind of hard to see because it's about his visual, but you can't see it through the blue light. But so this is the room earlier I donated was talking about. You need the 3 swords. There's an ultimate mode you might have seen it earlier. Ultimate mode gives you the ultimate sword in the game called the Bishamon sword, which has the level 3 magic, so you can open up all of the locked doors. But you need the swords for this puzzle, which is really...
То есть напоминаю выключить звук на телефоне, но почему-то я об этом забываю. И он лежит прямо возле микрофона.
Which would be really cool, but unfortunately not.
Склейки экранов подлагивают, но это PS2. What did you expect, boy? Было бы неплохо получить из синие души, но нам не везет.
I really need some blue souls there. Again, I can avoid the Reynaldos. You're holding onto your butt, good man.
Yeah, I sure am.
Thank you very much.
Но он не застрял.
Spooky. Just get rid of him. See, if I have backups if I don't have enough souls here and there. So this is the first bit of spookiness. Just get a nice purifier bell, nice and simple. Blades.
Кто-нибудь испугался? Кто-нибудь испугался? Нет? Ну ладно.
No? No one spooked. Okay.
I'm still holding onto my butt.
Okay, it's okay. Keep holding. Keep holding, because it's about to go full throttle.
Пожалуйста, ура, магия.
Yes!
Я не знаю, хватит ли ему
those,
этой
those
магии.
pendulums from earlier, do they kill you in one shot?
They don't, no, they don't.
Demon Souls, по-моему, был
Bit
на
of faux hype, faux drama for you
каком-то
there.
КДК.
They deal a chunk of damage. Maybe you need to get hit 4 times to die, but it just slows it down. But that back step, 180 turn, and then run from the run left and then round to the right is just the fastest way to get through that, really.
Right.
Okay, here it is. Hold your breath. Mikey. You're right. You're okay there?
Все хорошо, даже. Мы прошли.
I'm here for you. You okay?
Можешь дышать теперь.
Okay, you can breathe in. Okay, thank you. Just Cassie? Cassie.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay, one. So this is the green, blue key. I was going to say, don't get it wrong now, Bowie. It's the green magic you need to get in here and get the blue key. So that's our journey through the underside of the keep.
Челик слева просто рандомный челик. Они вначале рано познакомились.
Yes, indeed we do, Tokichiro.
Still no interest in coming to work for the Oda clan?
For the last time, no!
For the last time, no!
I tried my best to help you. You just do not understand the true power of the demons.
So we have a bit more time for some donations here. TJ, my good man.
Sounds good. I have $50 from Anonymous. Thank you for doing this amazing cause.
Еще одна непропускаемая катсцена.
Get the love it series surely deserves. The series needs to come.
Может быть, он и есть, но на этом ГДК его не будет.
Samanosuke is Bay. Good luck on the rest of the good luck to the rest of the runners.
I think I know who that is, actually. I think I know.
I have $30 from Mark with a C. Bowie, just wanted to say thank you for playing such a
С одной стороны, непропускаемая катсцена, с другой стороны, можно отойти, чай попить. Что хочешь сделать?
I'll donate another $20 if you beat your previous record.
If I beat my previous record? What's the time now? I am not sure at the moment, because my start was kind of slow. We'll see. If I can match it, which is a 101 in-game time, then we'll see. I'll try. I'll do my best for you, Mark.
I also have $150 from Mizar. Thought I would miss your run, Bowie, but I'm glad to see I came back just in time to catch it. Good luck on the run and to all the other runners as well. Awesome event as usual. Donation to Runner's Choice.
Glenn Cole for the name of Frog. Yep. Got time for one more?
I have $10 from Literani. Thank you guys for all the entertainment during whatever ungodly hour it is over in America. Keep up the good work.
Hey, I can see the sun through the skylights out there.
You can see the skylights?
See the sun through the skylights shining out there. Yeah. Yep. It's pretty early.
Panda, no!
Как она не заметила, что главный герой-то
So
панда?
like any kind of game that is
Глупая тян
Onimusha, we
просто.
do have our partner character. So this is our first time playing with the Kunoichi Kaede. And she's really cool. She's got a variety of different movesets. One that
У
will
нее
utilize
хороший мувсет.
but you'll notice that she is obviously a lot faster, so she can...
На самом деле,
her back
еще в
dash is
четвертый
really
Резидент
quick. So I'll
мы
be able to
играем
use
за
that in
Эшли,
certain
что
screens
очень
when it gets
скучно, неудобно.
Um,
Но в этой игре это
So first of all, we're going to meet the most
нормально
important
в
guy in the world.
целом,
Everyone
потому
knows who
что у
this
нее
is.
достаточно высокая
Ladies
скорость.
and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Dying Guy.
Умирающий парень.
Guy,
Давайте
hello,
поход.
Dying Guy. Without Dying Guy, we could never do this.
Если бы не этот парень, мы бы не знали, куда идти. Спасибо, умирающий
You will
друг.
be missed, and your death will not be in vain. Dying Guy, he grants us the red key.
И он дает нам красный ключ.
So yeah, the red key allows us to go through one of the locked doors in the keep. So Dying Guy is a staple of every run I do on my stream. We always mark his moment.
И печальная музыка
And
в
the music,
честь
by the way, if I haven't mentioned it, the OST in this game is absolutely
умирающего
phenomenal.
самурая.
This is one of the really good songs. So you jump back, it was quite slow, but kind of
Как
understated.
вы видите, души собирать на ней невозможно, у нее нет супер перчатки. Так что просто пробежим мимо всех врагов.
Attacking is the slowest one. He can jump forward or jump back. And
Достаточно сложная
now,
комната.
this is a hard room. I need to get past these guys quickly and get enough distance to...
Если он здесь двигается идеально, то может пробежать и последнего третьего врага тоже.
You can run far enough that when you dodge and get hit by the attack, it knocks
Здесь нужно всех зарубить.
Okay, so I don't kill many enemies and save many soldiers, but I'm going to save Steve.
Нам нужно помочь Стиву Миямото.
Steve Miyamoto is good old Steve. So as I said, when you save soldiers, they give you items, and I need to pick this up, please. It's a soul absorber.
Очень важная вещь.
A lot of people who play this game for the first time, myself included, may not have known how to actually use the soul absorber, but it is
Одна из
by
самых
far one of
сильных
the most
вещей в игре.
crucial items in the game for the purposes of this speedrun. It is really, really necessary. I'm just going to pick up this gear. Backdash. 572.
Еще один магический камень, который увеличит нашу магическую шкалу.
I'll be using them a little bit later. So in terms of marathon safety, sorry, I'll just quickly finish it. In terms of marathon safety, I've picked up one power jewel I would not do in a PB attempt as well. That's because there is one boss that from full HP on base HP level, you will get one shot. So I want to avoid that. So go ahead. Sorry.
No, there's nothing.
Oh, okay. I think that's faster. I haven't timed it, but I tried.
Бэкдэши, да, достаточно очень быстрые. Он сам говорит, что он не пробовал перемещаться бэкдэшами, но я считаю, что дэши здесь в этой игре очень быстрые, и можно перемещаться дэшами. Хотя бег тоже очень даже неплох. Но все, надо кадры считать.
It's about kind of picking up a variety of items. And now, I used to think you had to open up the chest of drawers first and then pull and then go out and then use the gear, but you can just use the gear straight up. So again, that's a little menu optimization that I discovered. Whether someone else found, whether one of the other runners like Josh found it before, I don't actually know. I used to do it, and then one time decided to try it out, and it worked. So I'll take it.
Yeah. So
it's kind of
pretty crazy how they used to make all this stuff out of wood gears, huh?
I know, right? Absolutely nuts.
Достаточно
So
странная
this is a weird
комната.
room. I'm going to wait for the second furnace.
Ну, здесь
to
все
charge
дело в
about
тайминге.
1.5 seconds, and then I'll pull the chain. What this does is this puts the cycle of the furnaces into a good position so that the third furnace will finish just as the door will start closing again and allow me to run through. And what's amazing is when you pull this chain, are you yanking my chain? When you pull this chain, the furnaces stop.
Останавливаем печь и уходим.
To make the exit out from this room less tedious, which I wholeheartedly accept.
Yeah, that's a good design decision, I think, because you know the obstacle's already over. There's no need to draw it out at that point.
So that's quite nice to be able to just get through. Okay, so now that we've got both the silver and gold plates that we've been picking up, I should have noticed that we were picking up silver and gold plates. These are going to unlock entrance to there's like an eastern shack, smaller side of the keep, and this is where Kaede is being held, and
Мы доберемся до тюрьмы, где сейчас держат принцессу Юки. Ну, комментировать просто здесь нечего. Может быть, поэтому и умер. Maybe he's dead from the beginning.
I think I'm too far to the left. Oh no, I'm good. Yep.
2000 человек просто смотрят на картинку. Картинка достаточно приятная, это хоть и PS2, но все равно интересно смотреть.
So we'll make our way through. Now, I need to go downstairs, and that's where Kaede is. However, I can't actually get to her just yet. This burning building contains one very important chest. And that is
очень важный сундук с маленькой загадкой.
And this has the sacred knife inside it, and the sacred knife is just like the Ryzan is for Samanosuke.
Меч, который специально для тян, чтобы разрубать демонов.
And sever demonic vines. So you know the vines in the under keep that we were fighting with Samanosuke. I can cut through those with Kaede now, and they're here. So without the sacred knife, you can't get through that. Okay. And this is Guildenstern's next moment on the screen in a minute, but At first, we're going to save Princess Yuki. A little fun fact, the box of this, or the blurb on this game is quite funny. So for those of you who know any Japanese, when you say a name and say Hime, it means princess. So in the Japanese version, Samanosuke would say Yukihime to say Princess Yuki. However, on the back of the box, she's named as Princess Yukihime. Don't know why.
Погрешность в субтитрах. В субтитрах пишут принцесса Юкихиме, хотя по-японски Химе и есть принцесса. И озвучка говорит Юкихиме, что означает принцесса Юки.
There's loads of great attention to detail. So in this scene specifically, you'll see Kaede, she's trying to break the lock. But she tries to break it, and a bit snaps off and cuts her face.
Кинь запись Мунген.
Lovely little addition to the game to kind of like have that just here. So you can see it snap off, and it cuts her face.
Oh, there actually is blood there.
And then you see her wipe it away and clean Kaede's face. Which I think is a lovely little thing to do, because obviously like spring-loaded traps and stuff, I just think that's cool.
So it's actually like a spring-loaded trap.
Do not give up, Your Highness.
Wow.
I will save you.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
What?
What?
You can die here alone.
You can die here alone.
Thank you very much, Guildenstern.
Princess Yuki! Princess Yuki!
Okay.
Нас ждет маленький босс.
This is a pretty
Вообще достаточно неприятный босс. Он постоянно невидим и телепортируется. Так что мы пытаемся задоджить его атаки по возможности, не блокируя. И не мазать свои атаки было бы неплохо.
3 hits is okay for this, so.
Каждый третий удар он пропускает очень плохо.
Yeah. So he can get away if he wants to, but I need to try and find where he is.
So in general, with guarding, where you're facing generally doesn't matter.
Guarding doesn't, no. For specific things, magical attacks, yes. Physical attacks, no. However, so with the R1 button, you can strafe. However, it's like a targeting system. See, if you're targeting someone, you'll strafe around them rather than just.
В этой Onimusha есть возможность поиграть затян тоже.
Targeting with Kaede can be a little bit strange because she has her own techniques, so it doesn't work in a similar way for her. You can still turn around when you're.
Creepy panda.
So it actually does well for the fluidity of the combat to allow for strafing around.
Yes, it really does.
Enemies that you're locking onto. Otherwise, I mean, like I could imagine if this game had a lock-on system similar to Resident Evil, then it would probably not fare very well combat-wise.
No, the developers definitely made a bid to really kind of like update to the way in which Resident Evil played, or at least the game style played for this game. So quickly, this is Stylado. It's a very, very quick fight, and then we'll get some donations.
Честно, это достаточно быстрая
битва
с нашим клоном.
However,
насколько я понял, он оптимизировал эту битву. Я надеюсь, все пройдет быстро, действительно, как он говорит.
In the previous cutscene, I don't know, but we'll just gloss over that.
Oh, well, maybe you just
Да, мой рекорд.
put on your battle armor. Oh my, that gaze though.
Can I borrow some sugar, please? No. Okay, so I'm going to start off by moving left slightly and then using magic. So I'm going to try and get in for the attack. There we go.
Агрессируем, мы пытаемся вызвать атаку нашего клона.
From him, but I'm not going to attack just yet. I should have enough magic for 2 hits, but I'm going to
Тебе
need
надо
to bait out magic
забайтить
from
на
him.
магию.
So
Байтим,
you can use
байтим.
magic, hopefully. So 1,
Давай,
2,
магию юзай. Юзай магию.
need him to dash back.
You're
Отлично.
a little further away.
Надо еще
That's
раз.
triggered by proximity. Yeah, there we go.
I've got it again. That's actually good. I've got really good magic.
Отлично.
He needs just to open up space.
Это скриптовая битва
Good
сейчас
fight.
была. Не самая
I had
быстрая,
really
но
good
достаточно
MP
скриптовая.
values, so. Okay, so with Stylado down, I'll throw it over to you, my good man.
All right, thanks, Bowie. I have $25 from Dark Enigma. Greetings, Bowie, and good luck on the run. Always know the caravan is here to support you. Also, Oni Spirit Speedrun when, Kappa. P.S. A big thank you to everyone making this event possible. Viewers, runners, sponsors, staff, announcers, and all people too long for the list. Thank you very much, Dark Enigma. I have $5 from Enza Danino 54. Hey Bowie, my son absolutely
В инвентаре
adores
мы
you. You have helped him with
нашли
his ASD.
деревянную лестницу в
Being able
4
to channel
метра
everything into such an
и
intense passion,
выбрались.
such as speedrunning is
Отличный
amazing.
инвентарь.
Thank you. I'll donate another $25 to round it up to 30 if you beat it before your estimated timer.
Я заначу тебе еще баллы, если ты побьешь свое время, которое ты поставил на estimate.
Funny story. This estimate is really high. My PB's 1:15:57, so it's about 10 minutes difference. Because I have a history of thinking it's a good idea to do very, very tight estimates, and then going over them by either a little bit or quite a bit. There was a little joke at one of the recent events at RPG Limit Break where they were just upping the timer by a minute every time it went up, just to like avoid going over. Yeah, continue for a couple more. We got a few more time.
Right. I have $10 from November Eve. Very much enjoying SGDQ, like always. And Bowie, I like your face. Good luck and stay handsome. Hugs from the Netherlands.
Вот и Тян нас догнала.
And I think this one actually is probably the question I think everyone's thinking right now. I have $50 from the True Crow. Yo, Carsey, hope you're enjoying your couch time. Hey, Bowie the hero. Is Dying Guy going to be okay?
Look, he's gone to a farm, and he'll be looked after on the farm. Don't worry, okay? Dying Guy's going to be all right.
He'll be on the farm with lots of
other Dying Guys. Yeah, all the other Dying Guys.
All the seas of milk and honey.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be nice, warm sunshine and comfy beds.
По-моему, болтает лишнего.
That makes me.
Но они хорошо кооперируют с рандомным чуваком на диване.
There we go. Okay, so I got lucky in that previous room. The big blue guy can actually attack. The long-arm demon can attack, and it then means you get hit by the two archers. So I'm going to strafe around to the left, avoid his hit, and we're going to bump into our good friend. Where is he? Steve! Steve, how's it going, buddy? Steve Miyamoto. We saved him earlier and got a soul absorber from him. That's Steve.
Стива все получится.
He'll be fine. He dealt with it earlier, right?
Да, это нормально уметь все время.
Oh, come on, it's Steve Miyamoto, dude.
Это самый лучший ниндзя в мире.
Steve Miyamoto.
You know his chances better than me. You know his chances better than me.
I do.
У настоящего самурая имя Стив.
I'm going to kill these guys because, again, it's a nice little bonus of experience of 200 extra there, which will add up. Because in my PB, I did get bang on exactly 19,000, which is as much as I need, and I actually got that in my PB. So that's good.
Апгрейденный меч на 3.
And you'll see as well that I'm ending fights with, I started with Ryzan and then ended with Enryu because it allows me to be on the fire sword for everything I need to do. I can just chop this, and then I can keep walking through in this cutscene, which is nice.
So in general, Enryu is the best sword for fighting.
Сейчас нам нужно постараться использовать наш огненный меч по всем 4 противникам сразу 2 раза. Получит цели. Только по 3, очень жаль. Я думаю, он слишком передержал. И из-за этого...
And again, I wanted to get all my magic together because this is for this reason, pretty much.
Из-за этого не так все хорошо получилось.
I don't think I have enough of this.
I don't think so. No, definitely
it's
not.
Fine, he died anyway. Which is actually all good because I need to have Shipu available, so good. Lucky. I didn't get too many blue souls from the kills I got, so I didn't have enough magic to kind of continue. If you do get a little bit lucky, it's fine. Again, it doesn't really do too much, just lose a little bit of time, but for marathon safety, I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to take no chances in the end game. I'm going to get all of the...
Поднимет все аптечки, которые сможет на своем пути, чтобы не умереть от последнего босса. Потому что если умрет от последнего босса, то это как бы ГГ. Reset.
First of all, Arashi level 3. Got 15,000, 13,300. Okay.
So, you need to finish the game with less than.
Кстати, не помню, чтобы он грейдил на 3 воздух. Я забыл про это. Он грейдит простые стрелы огненные.
And I go to enhance, I will trigger a cutscene where the gauntlet levels up to its level 2 state.
Никто не знает, много серий ритнулось. Ну, может быть, когда-нибудь они сделают еще игру по этой вселенной. Я говорю, из-за третьей части очень много денег было ну, как бы просто потеряно. Но зато часть была очень интересной, клевой.
But beforehand, we're going to go check in with our good friend Steve, because no doubt, Steve, being the intensely fantastic samurai he is, has dealt with these bad boy demons. Steve, how's it going, buddy?
Нет, Стив пропал. Стив.
Steve.
Bowie?
Snake?
Oh, no,
Snake?
Steve.
Snake?
Yeah, I mean, never mind.
I need to be careful.
Пытается сделать контратаку.
Second time is not good, but I'll have to take it. Okay, he's come alive. Please absorb it.
Окей. Не так хорошо, как хотелось бы. Я еще на самом деле ни разу не видел, чтобы он сделал это так, как хотелось бы.
I need at least 3 bars for the next one, but that'll do. I don't have the time to muck around with it, so I have another backup, so it's all good. There's Steve! Steve! Okay, you know what, Steve? Again, now that I know that you survived, I'll leave you to it. I did get the decorated sword, it's okay.
Было бы смешно, если бы он оставил меч на полу, вот этот вот декорационный.
So I'm just going to be doing some movement through some rooms, so if we have some time for a donation, get a one or two is all good.
Sounds good, thank you much. Right. I have $50 from Clayton 006. Shout out to Carsey on the couch. Great to see you at another GDQ. My first time watching GDQ live and having a blast. Good luck to all the runners. I have $5 from Anonymous. I love Onimusha, but I haven't played it in years. This is one of those games I'd pay full price for if it was released for the PC or modern consoles. Money goes to the losing side of the save or kill the animals. I have $150 from Anonymous. Happy to see Onimusha being ran and woke up early. I'd forgotten about this game until I saw it mentioned and loved the series. I also have $10 from Finolo. Hey, Panda Guy, go fast. Love to everyone and have a great week of GDQ.
Thank you very much indeed for your very generous donation, everyone. Donations, everyone. So yeah, this is
PS1 тоже есть Onimusha?
One of the Care Bears, the less talked about Care Bears.
Я думал, только на PS2 есть.
I'm just under 19,000, I think.
Ну и дальше, в смысле того, что...
18,800, so I'm going to go for the SN on this guy.
Ну атакуй же.
Do you want to attack me? Please?
Lol.
Oh, please. You know what? I don't have time for this. I have to go.
Ну это реально много времени потеряно.
Down a couple of fire arrows, so I just have to play super safe against Hecuba. I've got backup arrows.
Но в очередной раз говорю, что VR free и не так хорошо оптимизированная игра.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 3 less arrows than I want. It's literally a case of just, making sure I've got arrows. I don't need all of them, but it's just a case of making sure.
Roughly how many do you need for the boss?
About 15, 16. If I don't get
если нам сильно не повезет с манной.
12, 13 if I do. Magic Jewel 1, Magic Jewel 2. I'm gonna use the herb.
Нет, ему не везет ран сырой просто. Забег очень сырой, я считаю. Если вы не заметили, то за час мы не забузили ни одного бага. Мы абузим только технику игры, но она как бы не запрещена.
Obviously, when I went into that room where I skipped the cutscene and that big shield appeared, and we had to find a way through that. And now, on the way through this, I skipped one of the scrolls that I picked up, which talked about the great bow and the great arrow.
Я немного просто игр в PS1, на PS1 играл, поэтому не уверен, что просто была Onimusha.
Which is right here. Isn't that lovely? Our little baby panda's very happy about it.
So in doing so, this is all you need in order to open the Demon Realm and fight Fortinbras, final boss.
Yeah. Because of the size of the head as well, like Samanosuke would actually be in shot there.
Soul Samurai. У нас, кстати, есть человек, который спидранит ее. Керлин Фолл.
I'll do that when I'm done with Kaede too. but I'll make sure. So, who likes
Кому
flips?
нравятся,
Flips, raise your hand if you like flips. Do you like
как
flips,
они
back flips,
называются,
front flips?
кувырки?
Flips are pretty cool.
Нет, ну,
Well, we
как-то
got a ninja in our
по-другому.
party.
Сальто. О, кому нравится сальто? Мы сейчас будем исполнять миллион сальто подряд. Вперед, назад, боком.
Okay, so this is input by. That's one. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Okay.
Еще
That's
два
2
сальто.
flips. Got 2 more to go. 1 more. Ninja. There we go. That's the ninja theme song. That's what they shout whenever they do flips. I heard it myself. But yeah, so we go back through this part again. And this track here actually is stunning.
Не, Боуи уложится во время. Поскольку ран сырой, времени предостаточно.
I didn't knock down the bridge, did I? Yeah, you can cut the bridge's ropes and knock it down, but if I didn't, I can run across it. Sometimes you get it when you can sometimes ascend based on the animation of the ascend you get, whether you get a, you know, like a wide range or a vertical, you'll either cut the bridge down or not. But I didn't, so it's all good. The audio is really good on this. I'm hearing all of the footsteps. I'm going to run to the left-hand side here and go between these two skeleton demons, and run to the right-hand side, to the right-hand side, and to the left-hand side. If he gives it to me, he does, kind of. And again, this is a bit more movement-based, so I'm going to hold. I'm going to basically run to the left-hand wall here, so that I can only take the knockback from one arrow, but I'll just take the hit from both instead. I was trying to cut that really short. That was very, very adventurous of me. But what I was supposed to do, if I was just going to be a bit less adventurous and just guard early, I'd only take one arrow shot. But I took the 2 hits because I'm really good at this video game.
Ну, наверное, единственное слово, которое приходит мне на ум, это оптимизация. Плохо оптимизированный. Как-то так.
And because the great arrow was weighing down this kind of Indiana Jones style, we need to grab a replacement. So what you would do is you pick up the great bow or the great arrow, and then you'd find out.
Время игрок сам устанавливает.
Then you go and pick up the decorated arrow and replace it. This not only opens the door, but for some reason opens that chest. You heard a little tick there. That means it's open, and this will give us the green key, which I.
Багов вообще нет. Нет, он не использует в прохождении ни одного бага. Не клипается сквозь стены, не обузит какие-то прогрузки, не диспавнит противников. Единственное, что он делает, это типа он не убирает их и собирает экспу в нужных местах. Все.
This guy can only be a bit of a troll. There he is. Okay. He gave me a good attack. So the reason I'm running through them like that is that when I didn't mention this, and I should have at the start, because it's happening quite a lot, and I'm abusing it quite a lot, is that when this is a great scene.
Сейчас нас ждет почти подряд 3 босса и конец игры.
It's stunning. Really, really beautiful. So yeah, when enemies attack, when they're just like static and they're just waiting there and just moving, they have a wider like hitbox or general frame. But when they attack, it thins out, so you can run through them when they attack. That also happens when you hit them as well.
Right.
So yeah.
Generally also enemies take a rather long time to pull out their weapons and aggro in this game as well.
Simonovsky, a monster is coming. Watch out.
Nani?
Indeed.
Simonovsky, a monster's coming. Watch out.
You run this game enough, you'll learn the script. So this fight is Hecuba.
У нас будет сражение против летающего противника, для этого нам и нужны стрелы. Но еще у нас есть замакшенный меч ветра, как-то так. Он нам поможет победить этого босса как можно быстрее. Ну, конечно же, финальная речь босса, как без нее. Искаженный голос жестко. Игра хорошая, но забузить бы ее. Я думаю, реально забузить.
Is this vocal effect supposed to like emulate like beating wings or something? I can't tell.
I think so, yeah. It's like a vibration, isn't it? Now, my dear babies. Okay, so this is a two-part fight, really. I'm going to start with magic, so this is why I'm on wind. Now I'm going to hope for one blue soul orb. I'm going to move here, use magic. That will bring her down from weakness, and then I'm going to use one Shiden on her. Shiden,
маленькая душа, тоже неплохо.
I'm going to absorb that now. That's perfect. So that means I get one more wind cast because of that one small blue orb, which means I can do this one more time.
Если нам выпадет еще две сейчас души большие, то это будет очень клево.
That's really good.
Нам выпала маленькая, но нам нужно бы еще все равно.
So here we go. One more cast. She's in the center. This is perfect that she's moving to the center as well. I should have enough magic for one more cast. I don't. Okay, I'm going to need to get lucky in the next fight. Okay, I don't have time for that big blue soul orb because it's too slow. Bow, fire arrows, equip, soul absorber. Now this, what this does, if I hold down circle, it one-shots enemies.
Если я буду держать круг, то он будет ваншотать противников. Вот и первая промазанная стрела. У этого босса есть кадры неуязвимости, поэтому Боуи сейчас максимально сосредоточен, чтобы сосчитать каждый удар и каждую секунду. 2 стрелы промазаны, 3 стрелы промазаны. Последняя, по-моему. Нет. Нет. Ура, успел. Это было не так хорошо, как могло быть, но неплохо, неплохо.
So the timing on that fight is really tough because she's got iframes when you hit her, and that's why I missed 2 or 3. It's a literal sexual like moment of frames. So when you see the arrow get notched, and he notches, well, he puts the arrow in, the flame lights for a second, and you need to wait for about, I don't know, a beat before firing your arrow, otherwise it will go through her, or she'll dodge if it's too late.
Поскольку эти стрелы имеют возможность тамбошить, но у этого босса есть кадры неуязвимости, нам нужно стрелять.
So this is our kind of like last big cutscene. So if you want to throw some donations out now, TJ, that'd be fantastic.
Как раз тогда, когда пропадает стрела. Пропадает стрела, пропадает стан, пропадает инвул, и мы тогда можем держать босса в станлоке. Да, я знаю, что мой стрим идет немножко быстрее.
Hi, Bowie. Mandel Creed here in sunny England. Actually got home to see you live for the tail end of the run. Hooray! Hope it goes well, buddy.
Thank you very much, Mandel.
I have an anonymous $150 donation with no comment, but thank you so much for your generosity. I have $50 from Ellawood127. Thanks for all your hard work and keeping me sane while working on call. I have $50 from Anonymous. Had to donate during this run.
Come on.
And then I have a $50 donation from Potato Mutt that simply says, "Good morning." Well, good morning back to you. I have $5 from Captain Headphones. Good to see you doing a run, Bowie. You seem to be popping up all over the place. Good luck with the run, and thanks for being the origin of my dumb nickname. I can't seem to shake.
Thank you very much, dude. Speaking of origins of nicknames, I'll give a point to anyone who knows where my name comes from.
I know where it comes from.
Ooh, you get a point.
Yes, look at
this
that.
nightmare must end now. I need to save Japan for America.
I need to save Japan for America.
Save you.
Героическая музыка.
So intense, but however, boom. So you'll notice that Samanosuke is holding the bow in his right hand right now. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This music is so good as well, but you don't hear enough of it.
Onimusha has a very superb soundtrack.
Do go and listen to it on YouTube, please. Okay, so I'm going to equip Enryu. Now we leveled it up to 2, you might remember. You know what, I'm going to use this. I probably don't need to use it now, but I have, so that's probably a waste, but whatever, at the end of the game. 2 fights left. So remember he was holding the bow in his right hand, yes?
А лук-то был в правой руке.
Yep. Ambidextrous. And we're going to go for a Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Bryan Adams.
Look at that.
Everything I do it for you. When he fires the burning arrow, you know? Anyone seen that film? Just me? Kevin Costner? No? Christian Slater?
I did see it, Billy, yes.
Okay, cool, excellent, I like you. All you youngins in the audience.
Жалуется на молодежь в зале.
The feels when actually a youngin.
Are you? Oh yeah, because you're like 9, aren't you?
Потому что никто не видел фильм Робин Гуд. Это старый, а может быть и не очень старый.
I think, because I thought you were a lot older, it made me feel really old when I found out how old you were. It's okay, how young you are, I should say. But you know, enough about that. We got a speed run to finish. So my good friend.
You pathetic human worm. Impressive you've come this far, but ultimately futile since your journey ends here. Only demons can enter.
Why don't you go back to playing with your worthless little toys?
Why don't you go back to playing with your worthless little toys? I have no time for you.
What did you say? How dare you, a mere human, mock me? Fine then. It's time for you to fight my greatest creation. Come, Marcellus!
I'm not going to do the last one.
Sounds like the English voice actor for Samanosuke is deliberately
Они усиленно завысили голос в английской озвучке, но это зато клево.
Crush him.
Okay, that's Guildenstern for the game.
Рофлит с озвучки.
As much VO as you're going to get. Okay, this is a really hard fight, so I'm going to have to concentrate. One hit.
Магия,
fire,
хорошо.
blue orb, very nice.
Еще
And another
магия.
hit with a fire. That's the end of phase 1. Phase 2, he gets 2 swords out. I
Загоняем
need to
в
hit
угол
him
и просто получаем,
just the sword
заставляем его получать немножко урона.
Now, there is a third form where he stops flinching. In this form,
В этой форме он может нас ваншотнуть.
So, I need
Поэтому мы делаем один удар.
Swap to magic, and that's why it's very important to get as much magic as you can from him. Now, this is the only boss you can Isen. I'm not going to Isen him unless he opens up the space, because it's situational. But I'm going to keep him stuck in the corner, because DPS is generally better when I'm doing this. But if he opens up the space, I will go for an Isen. I got it earlier in practice. It's, again, it has to be a guard Isen. It can't just be...
Пока хорошая битва, он все еще держит его в углу. Это не так часто у него получается.
There it is. Okay, magic time.
Отлично. Я думаю, он сейчас его добьет.
Magic. Should be it.
Помазал. Ну, удар есть, хорошо.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Да, это была очень хорошая битва. Это была очень хорошая
I
битва.
didn't actually get hit once, which is actually really good, because it's a very hard fight.
Yeah, there was a
VR 1.15.47, по-моему. Есть возможность побить VR. Это не True VR сейчас, он просто указан в спидран.коме с записью, но он просто не выложил свежий VR.
Whatever, you know, risk it. It's SGDQ. There isn't too much to lose if I lose the entire run right now, right? So this movement is actually really tricky because of the camera angles and this slight angle on this movement. So I have to pepper the right side of the D-pad just to kind of keep myself on track of being inside this slight change. I'm going to go a bit wide here so I can hit him without getting caught. I didn't go wide enough. You're supposed to hit him and then you can just run past him, but I got caught, so yes, that happens. It happens. I got this though.
I can only imagine the number of squids in chat right now.
Squids. Spirit HS. If Happy Squid you're watching this, yeah, hello. Gloof. That one's for Happy Squid. I'll start by equipping myself the Enryu once again. So
Helmet on.
Really? For the final boss? Okay. Thank you. I'm not going to do it mid-fight, just so anyone knows. So no more helmet head on or off changes.
Just wanted to get in one more before I couldn't anymore.
Amazing, this is. There we go. Excuse me. So Fortune Brass is a giant snake demon.
Очень неприятный босс.
He's very scary and very dangerous.
Будем надеяться, он нам даст хорошие рисунки.
The way you kill him is you have to knock him. You have to hit his like tail, and then he'll fall down, and then you have to hit his eye, and that's the bit that you damage. So I'm not going to use any magic until his eye comes down at me. I will only use wind magic when he's up, because it doesn't do enough damage. And you do that to avoid one of his attacks, which is the fire breath. So I'll do my best to focus on this.
Как называется? Оптимизация.
Seems like a pretty straightforward fight.
Оптимизацию этой битвы он доделал как раз ближе к своему второму ВРу. После отталкивания ему всегда нужно сделать дэш-бэк. Еще хорошо, когда наша комбо из 4 ударов становится идеально. То есть, когда босс опускается, сейчас мы, может быть, меня получится объяснить, то 4-й удар должен прийтись как раз ему. Нет, не очень повезло. Слишком рано он еще нажал магию. То есть он пропустил 6-1 удар.
So there's no setup you can do where he takes like double the damage, is there?
I can't do like any crits on him or any isends. Only Marcellus 2 can be isend. So it's just about dealing the damage as much as you can, getting the magic off, and being safe.
Отлично, еще шарф магии, это очень хорошо.
I need to be careful of thunder here. That's fine. That's fine.
Да, похилится, я думаю.
I think
ну, у него 6 штук, это easy.
I have 6 of them. I'm not gonna die.
Не, VR, наверное, не будет. Файт еще где-то 2 минуты продлится.
We'll try to go for one more hit, getting greedy. Okay, so time's coming up when I kill this guy. I'll let you know. I'll do my best to kind of get the timing right. Oh, he dodged. Okay. It's fine. Oh wow, actually, I didn't know.
Я бы не хилился.
That's a new one. Back.
At this point, pretty much trading blows.
Yeah. It's just being focused and knowing when you
нет больше.
That's fine. I'm going to start using magic soon as we get close to the end of the fight so I can speed it up.
Сейчас он должен переключиться на другое оружие.
Unless I can get him down in time. No, I can't. Okay, so because I can't get him down in time, I'm going to use wind just to bring him straight down. Okay, now I'm going to get 2 hits in with the Ryzan because I have still got magic left for it, and it is a solo hit. So it's still, because it's still a solo hit, we're coming close to time now.
Taking advantage of that AoE in order to be able to get that DPS in.
Yep. And, oh, I'm so close as well. I'm so
Мне
close.
кажется, вот сейчас убьет. Нет.
I'm so close. Oh man.
Время неплохое, да.
Back. Sometimes the fights can be long. If Fortune Brass wants to be a little bit trolly, he can be. Please.
Да, но это очень долгий файт.
Okay, get ready on time.
Прежде всего, потому что рисунок босса был не очень удачный, а босс не сделал ни одного захвата. Вот, все.
Time.
Босс не сделал ни одного захвата. После, когда он делает захват, это значит, что он не делает отталкивание ветром и...
So this cutscene, this is a really cool cutscene. Is it okay if we let this one play, or do we have to skip it? No? Okay. It's a really cool cutscene where he kills the demon with a brutal slicing of the arm.
Он не использовал все ресурсы, то есть можно было больше нанести урона при помощи ветряного меча. Ну, как я и говорю, очень много времени потрачено. Это хорошее время.
Yeah, that's
your new PB?
No, my PB is 1:15:57, but it's faster than my PB before it. So.
Хорошее время в любом случае.
Very, very
that's good. You're increasing the average. Good job.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Костюм панды был задоначен.
That's
В принципе, на
Onimusha
этом
Warlords.
с
I
Onimusha
hope you guys
Warlords
enjoyed it.
все.
Thank you very much for the SGDQ staff, obviously, for picking it and allowing me
Всем
to
спасибо.
come out and
Да,
share
это
their
час и
stuff.
2
Thank you very
минуты.
much for your
Час и
help
2
on the
минуты.
couch. This guy's a beast with all horror games. I haven't really got
Это
anything else to
in-game
say.
time,
Cheers,
так он
TJ, for
считается.
being on donations and all you guys for watching as well. And thanks to you guys at home. Shout outs to, just quickly, to the Moon Bros, Elmagus, Jenya, Happy Squid, Volters, High Spirits, Down, and everyone else. You guys are all awesome. So thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay classy. Cheers.
Thank you, Boy the Hero, for that awesome run for Onimusha. I would say it was.
Дальше увидимся на старой несовской игре Star Tropics. И на этом все. Всем спасибо.
А я возвращаюсь.
Добро пожаловать.
Угу. Далее у нас Шурикен и Алекс Кит in Shinobi World. Понятия не имею, что это за игры. Могу только догадываться, что такое Алекс Кит, потому что, ну, Алекс Кит это один из маскотов Сеги, насколько я помню. Что-то прям сегодня много игр про ниндзя.
I have $50 from Anonymous. Hi, I just finished correcting my last papers for the year, so I'm enjoying your runs for the rest of the week. Thanks a lot for everything you do and the great cause that you help promote. Half of my donation goes to fighting Terra at level 1 because it's going to be awesome. And half goes to Metroid Fusion 100 because it's my favorite Metroid game and we need more of it.